Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I am going to do a reading for you today that is good for maybe the next 6 to 8 weeks. So the rest of June and into July, I was walking in the woods and I was told that there were messages coming through for you. And so I'm going to see which totem that I saw that they most want to channel a message for you. Okay, so you have the mini rapids with the bend and the obstacles. All right, so I have this beautiful woods that I walk in. So the mini rapids, bend, and the obstacles. So what I saw when I was standing there was the water is rushing around this bend, and it keeps running into there was shallows. It was bubbly. It was talking. It was chatty. There were lots of logs in the way, and so places where it was slow, it was getting stagnated, and then in the shallows, it got a little chatty. So when things are being brought up to the surface, there's a need to talk about them. There's also a need with this to things are speeding up. Things are definitely speeding up for you at this time, and so. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is, so as it's like the water is stirring up. Wow, okay. So they're saying it's the emotional waters are stirring up. There's a need to talk about it, to overcome the obstacles and allow things to flow through, to not hang on to the emotions for very long. So as things are brought to the surface, as things come up, Cancer season coming up is a water sign. We do have this new moon eclipse happening in Gemini. Gemini is very chatty and wants to talk about things. We've got several planets in retrograde right now, and so there's a lot of things being brought back from the past, being brought up, things that you need to dive deep into, and yet they're asking you to keep it shallow, to to let it flow and let it go, and to move through the emotions quickly as they come up. So that it would be the advice from Spirit overall. All right, let's get into the 9-card spread. The cards are out. Let's go. I do want to ask you to please hit that thumbs up and help me get this message out to other people that you think would find it useful. It's a great way to show appreciation just for my time and my energy. And so, as always, I appreciate that. So what we have here in the 9-card spread, this is past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I'm going to clarify this. The overall energy, we're talking about the home. Okay, so Cancer season Cancer represents the home, right? The crab carries his little home with it. And so there is there's this overall energy of something around the home that needs to be sorted through, needs to be situated. The key to the situation, though, is the sun. This is beautiful. You are being encouraged to find what brings you joy and happiness in the heart space. In the heart space, we have the key. So the key is the sun, and in the heart space, we have the key. So finding where the sunshine is, where the joy in your life is, where is it that you are finding what it is that you really want, you really need. And part of that is by going to be through this process of emotional clearing out, of letting things flow through, of releasing and letting go. We just came through these eclipse seasons. Mercury in retrograde will be going direct. I know you'll be so excited by that. Mercury will be going direct on June 22nd, right at the time of the solstice. And so I think that opens up the communication. It allows you to move things forward and move things in a direction that you want. In the recent past, what have you been trying to seek more information and knowledge about? Is in a community situation. You know, this is funny because this is the garden, but when I look at it, all I see is this table of abundance and opportunities. And so this feels more like networking and getting ready to harvest in your efforts and the time and the energy that you put into a situation. How can you harvest it? How can you bring it in? And in order to transform the situation, there is movement. Your ships are coming in, is what I just heard. And I just saw the 3 of Wands in my head. So the ships are coming in. There's something that you've spent a lot of time on. And in the future, What are you going to be thinking about is fast forward movement and lots of it, because in the house of the fish, which is abundance, and this looks like abundance to me, there's a lot of movement. So financially, things moving for you. For some of you, you are looking to find a place to live. Oh, and things are coming together. Because there's the home, there's the key in the area of where to take action. We have the anchor. So, and the anchor is in the house of the rider. And so there might be this opportunity to move, to put down roots, to anchor into a whole new situation, which is beautiful. There is a transformation that you have been struggling with and you've been nervous about. So it could be around moving, it could be around some other kind of decision. But in the recent past, here we have the snake, but see, the snake is shedding his skin. This snake is going through a transformation. This snake is moving forward. So there is an opportunity to wriggle out of something. There's been a lot of anxiety about it. Is this going to happen? In the background here, we have the new moon. Oh, God, and there's a castle, too. Wow. This new moon could bring about, this new moon eclipse that's happening on June 10th could definitely be bringing about the opportunity for you to pick up anchor and move on and find what really works for you. What's been the obstacle for you? We have the female. This female's trying to conjure up magic. Looks like she's got... I can't even tell what she has in her hand. I thought it was a wand at first, but it doesn't seem to be quite that either. I think it is a magic wand, though. It looks like she's trying to conjure up magic. In the background, we've got the basket of abundance from here. And I feel like there's been trying to figure out, how do I afford something that I really want? How do I make this happen? So whether it's a new job, whether it's a new school, whether it's a new place to live, whether it's a new relationship, although I really don't see anything here that says relationship to me, it feels more like financial issues, because here in the final outcome, we have this new beginning. It's the child, but this child is collecting eggs, right? Kind of reminds me of the Six of Pentacles, although there are only 5 eggs here. The chicken's kind of looking at it like, what are you doing taking my stuff? So there is going to be a need in this new beginning to be cautious, to keep things in balance, to invite other people's cooperation is what I just heard. To invite in cooperation from others to help you to figure out where it is that you're going for your next steps. But there's a new beginning coming. So for some of you, it's a new place to live, for sure. For some of you, it could be a new relationship or a new job. But this feels like it has an awful lot about figuring out what feels like home to you, having that key there in the heart place in the future moving forward. So you have sharing of yourself. I am incredibly generous being. So this sharing of yourself, being willing to give your time, your talent, your effort to other people in other situations to move things forward. You know what's interesting is we have the zebra here. And the zebra, the zebra is about blending your yin and your yang energies together to create balance. But this one is carrying a rider. So in order to help others, in order to move things forward in a very rapid way, because here we also have a horse carrying a rider, there is a need to balance your own personal energy with this yin and this yang to create this transformation, this move, whether it is to a new position within the place where you work or a whole new job, a new community that you're moving to. But there's definitely an opportunity to pick up the anchor and to allow yourself to sail forward in order to find that new home. Yep, building blocks. You're at the beginning stages of something really amazing here. Put it in the comment section, please, and let me know where it is that this is resonating for you. Or what are you building here? It feels, oh, some of you might, okay. So I just saw somebody building a deck. Because for some of you, you might be actually adding on to your current home. And it was a matter of drawing up the plans, getting the finances together. I know here in the United States right now, there's been so much home improvement projects that finding lumber and materials is hard to come by. So maybe it took a little while. So you actually have two pieces of advice coming out here for movement forward. You have let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Be willing to pull up the anchor. Be willing to release yourself from what has been seemingly stable for you in the past that's really held you in place. And be willing to take the chance, to be willing to take the risk, like the great herring here. We have this great herring. Can you see? There we go. Nice. It says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. And you have the falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. There is a need to pick up the anchor and to allow yourself to move forward. There's some change that is moving quickly. And this is how you transform the situation is letting go and going for it. We have this, you could see how quickly this ship is moving through the waters, and you could see how quickly this horse is running, and you could see how quickly even the zebra is running. It's not walking. So there's a need to move rapidly forward into the direction that it is that you want to go. So we've got the mini rapids and the bends and the obstacle. Be willing to overcome the obstacles. Be willing to move quickly to get to where it is you want to go. It is something that is going to make you feel more at home, either in the heart space or physically. It could be a career move, someplace where you fit in. There's this energy of finding the balance in something new, where you're going to be building something, but it's going to require cooperation. You can't collect the eggs without the chicken, right? So there's the cooperation there. There's the cooperation here, and I just heard there is a need for cooperation. So let's get you a final words of advice here. It says, aura cleanse. When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go back at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. Oh, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. Okay, so saltwater baths, if you can't get to a beach, helps clear the energy of the day off of you and allows you to but I think also there's this whole get out in nature kind of thing, because we have the backpack. Get a compass, and adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. So there's a need to either get to the woods, get to the beach, get out and bring balance into your life. Like a Six of Pentacles would be about finding that work-life balance, but there's a need to get up and move. And for some of you, it may be that you need to improve your health by getting up and moving. We've all been kind of sitting still, right? We've all been kind of sitting still. All right, Virgo, you rule the 6th house of work-life balance. So step into your power. Mercury will be going direct on the 22nd, and things will improve. I feel like that's actually when it gets out of shadow, but I'll have to double check that. It's 3 weeks. I feel like I have that written down incorrectly. So it could be that that's when it gets out of shadow. I'm going to have to check that, and I will put it in the comment section below so you can check that out right away. All right, you guys take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.